but they weren't able to make it work. So I think Lutpi needs to go back on comfort. Every time I see him on CC, it's not, it's not Lutpi having a good game.
And Infovius wins against Arlet, so this kind of blocks out Arlet for ONIC PH. What do they respond with? The CC, here you go. It's Kirk's turn, and oh my god! Oh my god, the return of Prince's Selena. It suffered a few losses given
Did it?
other teams have played Selena, yes.
Yes.
But Prince is still 100, right?
Still at 100. Yeah, he's only played one game of it so far. This would be his second game at ONIC. Oh my goodness. All right, as expected, the Moskov. Where do you, for ONIC Esports in particular, I feel like it's pretty clear. For ONIC PH, if they can just slow down, they know that the goal lanes are going to be okay. If they can slow down mid-rotations and more importantly, get an early kill for Kirk, I think that they should be okay because Lupti is going to put a lot of stops. There's so many dashes on ONIC PH.
Definitely. I think for ONIC Esports, they have a solid composition again. In game number 1, they already kind of did as well, but they just failed to accomplish what they needed to for first turtle, again, to enable their win condition. So here, they have a better way, for sure, to go up against ONIC Philippines. And the fact that Selena has been picked up means that mid-prio won't be 100% for ONIC PH, unlike the previous game.
I mean, they've got the Tro to actually help it out. With that being said, the game is about to begin here. Game number 2 in this best-of-7 series here at the Grand Finals of the SPS. Leo, and as well as Mirko, all of you guys cast this game.
With pleasure. It's a marathon, not a sprint. The first mile taken here by ONIC Philippines as ONIC Esports tighten things up. A little bit of housekeeping by Coach Adi and the Indonesian champions. Season 3 was taken by this squad. A majority of them were in Jakarta, Indonesia when they won the grand title of Snapdragon Pro Series champions. Can they present to the M6 World Champions a better challenge? Brusco down to what? 2 HP here. ONIC Esports coming out the gates.
Well played, Brusco baits out Revitalize, and also the flicker from Sans ends up being worth it. Flicker roll for flicker mid, always value for the flicker roam. So we're friends as well here on the Selena. We were expecting the mid prio definitely to be on the side of ONIC Esports to get a missile arrow. Sans gonna be taken out of the mid lane by the Monster Mage.
And styling on everybody, he brings out the flicker and the flashes, the recalls, and now suddenly that'll turn into prio in the jungle and all the other lanes. Brusco jumping in, 2-man knockup.
Fracture, Brusco taken low but not down. He gets away once again, sets up for King Kong to actually steal that camp away from Kyrie despite... Oh yeah, no, it was just King Kong who retreated. Kyrie didn't commit the retreat.
And now you're seeing and you're wondering, is ONIC Esports once bitten, twice shy? Are they going to be forced to play conservatively, defensively, because of how aggressive ONIC PH was in game 1, because of how early they're applying pressure here in game number 2? Super Prince going to get caught by a taunt and gets taken down by Keyboy.
Got baited there by Keyboy, who was just standing, waiting for the taunt, finds it, and now gives over the kill. Actually, no, he doesn't. It was Keyboy who took the kill, despite Kyrie walking up as well. So, more pressure for ONIC Esports, a better way to set up for Turtle 1.
They can delay the take here. Purple first secured by the Sky King. Keyboy taking the Pixel Brush. Arrow misses, the trap set in to slow down this Gatot. And King Kong playing with range.
Vengeance. Already used up by Kirk now. Double jump again. Lutpi able to jump all the way to the back. Going for it, but Kirk gets the kill on Kyrie. King Kong wins the rectory. There was no Kyrie to contest there. And just like that, ONIC PH pull a drive-by.
Surgical. ONIC Philippines comes in, gets what they need, goes out happy with their quarry. And all it takes for ONIC Esports to reset is a diversion out by Sans, resetting that wave in mid. And let's talk about this gold lane. It's a save. It's a replay of game number 1. What are some lessons that maybe Savero can take into game number 2? We'll talk about that if Super Frizz gives us a moment, man. Super Frizz just always coming up.
And again, Brusco this time. Oh, he won't be able to get the angle to go for the way of the dragon. But yeah, the gold lane matchup. Oh, Kirk diving in. Oh, Kirk almost getting another solo on Kyrie. And he's forced back again. This is just so bad for Kyrie in the jungle because King Kong was already 2 levels ahead. He's going to steal another camp and he's going to have another boost in advantage.
Is it just me or is... Oh, wait. Keyboy gets caught.
Abyssal Arrow away the dragon. No, Brusco doesn't want Keyboy.
Is ONIC Philippines employing the same strat?
Oh,
Another
my
arrow.
lord.
Sans catches it with a big smile. And trap swallowed by Keyboy. All right, Prince will back out. Is ONIC PH attacking ONIC Esports the same way they did Liquid? Oh, they collapse on the Calra.
Calra gets slain up top. Kyrie with the help of the diversion. The assassination. Brusco, though, waiting in the bush now, jumping in with Jikundo on the way to Dragon 2 Super Prince. There you go. It's a kill for Brusco off of a stun despite the AOG.
Calra for Kyrie. Long-term trading for ONIC Philippines. Now it's time for the M6 World Champions to start targeting the gold lane. Unless they're continuing with that same strat again. Against Liquid, they attack Aran, they attack Fabian. Here, they're isolating Lutpi, and they're isolating Kyrie. Kyrie is just not even within King Kong's range.
I mean, what can you do at this point? That's a 2-level lead that King Kong still has. This will be a 3-level lead now as he gets the turtle. 2,600 now down to 2,300 because some of the waves have just crashed into the turret. Oh, Sky Peter's already too. ONIC Philippines are just so comfortable in the land of Dawn. This is their home.
Currently, Kelra is barefoot, no boots.
No boots.
So, Kelra committed to just hunkering down, winning that lane, and farming out of his mind. He has 2 core items, and he just picked up his base boots now. So he had no plans of even getting out of there. He was going to win against Savero or die trying.
He's pulling an ONIC Esports, no boots.
That's true. For the better part of a year now. Quick push here, down bottom by Kirk. That will put ONIC PH up by about 3,000 gold at the 5.5-minute mark. Lower quarter is where the next turtle will spawn. And it's just a matter of time before even Kyrie's purples will be but a memory.
Oh, curtain call. And, oh wow, the Abyssal Arrow I thought for sure
Just
would
barely.
land there. Barely gets away Lutpi from the Abyssal Arrow, but look at the control that ONIC Philippines has now. Diversion spotted by Brusco. Abyssal Arrow to stop Lutpi. Now they dive in on the Super Prince. Flickers out of the fracture. King Kong has dived in with the surge.
Back, step, sever, and the AOG keeps the beast down.
Immortal form now dashing away. King Kong still sustaining. Kelra free hitting. Abyssal Arrow going wide. Now it's Kelra in the midst of it all, still able to flick around. Kirk walks back in.
Not much of a response. ONIC PH lost one of their key members. The SOD from Savero hitting from the top. He will be working on this tier 1 and gets a push for ONIC Esports.
All that for a kill and a tier 1. ONIC Esports finally on the board in objectives. They get a structure. Brusco, though, has the flicker. No, Savero will not wait that long for Brusco to get that Jikundo flicker.
Long-term trading for ONIC Esports. They suffered in the first 5 minutes, and then suddenly all it took was just them to take down King Kong, and that made it all so much better. ONIC PH now just up 2,000, and they're thinking twice. The first turtle was easy. Second turtle, not so much. Kirk playing with range here. That's 3 members of ONIC PH in the vicinity as ONIC Esports wait for Kyrie. They're waiting for the Sky King to say yes.
Keyboy, charging a taunt, will be able to get Kirk, but he does still have the Vengeance. Abyssal Arrow goes wide. Sans able to slide away from these skill shots. Purple buff taken by Kyrie, and for ONIC Philippines, it's so slow. They know ONIC have the man advantage here. Diversion.
Sans all the way going down, taking Keyboy and Kyrie with him. Brusco holding his Y brush, spotted by Lutpi. Man-to-man defense.
Oh, spotted out by the Death Sonata of Kelra. They get the mid pushing in, and that's going to be a free turret. ONIC Esports out-macroed. The diversion became an advantage to ONIC Philippines, who just played it slow.
Super Friends throwing out that arrow, kicking Keyboy out of that Y brush. Another arrow thrown an inch away from Lutpi. ONIC PH
Oh, man.
collapsing onto this turtle. The SOD maybe a second too late.
3,000 gold lead now for ONIC Philippines as they continue to build their dynasty brick by brick, kill for kill, and man, it is looking so dominant for them. Despite the 3-for-3 scoreboard, this is such a massive lead in tempo across the map.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's not just a matter of carnage and an onslaught that ONIC PH are looking at for advantages for. They're so comfortable playing the map too.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that Kyrie is still down 2 levels from King Kong, so Kyrie has to catch up in that sense. Looking at the gold as well, he's down by like 1,000 and change. That's massive when you're thinking about an assassin like Nolan. Where else is the damage going to be coming from?
Another Abyssal Arrow puts the trap down just to add in a bit more oomph to the Abyssal Arrow there, but there's no commitment. Another one lands on Lutpi! He gets 2 on the charge, but it's more dangerous for Lutpi to take that.
And now King Kong gonna attempt Grand Theft Purple, successfully gets it, leaving the small purple buff standing to possibly deny the spawn, but no, just the same. He's making this worse, all the more worse for Kyrie.
It's all in absolutes. ONIC Philippines deal in absolutes. Kyrie taking the diversion, they go up top, but no one is there. ONIC Philippines, no one is on the map. They're planning something for sure, and they just read it out. Again, another wasted diversion just due to how aware ONIC Philippines are.
Whether it be Super Friends calling the shots, again, as mentioned in the Ocho Kahabang podcast, players laud Super Friends for knowing exactly where their opponents are because of the diversions, because of rotations. This monster mage is just so good at understanding their opponent's movements. I'm pretty sure the rest of ONIC PH have caught on to that and learned over the past 6 months of, yeah, no, the opponents are most likely here. Fringe says they're here.
And they committed to make things even worse for ONIC Esports. They teleported up there. ONIC PH read it, and ONIC Esports thought, no, just give them time. Stay patient.
They wasted time.
They wasted every single second. There was another gold lead, it seemed, for ONIC Philippines that they just could push in, and now, King Kong is about to hit.
All right, one more diversion. Where are they going? Inside the purple side jungle of ONIC PH.
Watch Friends.
And they're going for the Lord. It's a dance. ONIC PH, they don't know if they have an unwelcome visitor. Check it out. Queller thrown out by King Kong. Prince holding the fence brush. And now Brusco sees him.
Abyssal Arrow landing on the Lutpi. Kyrie going to be caught in the trap as well. They're all going to be there, but they're going to be collapsed on. Lutpi, a desperate charge forward. AOG. That goes in vain. Now the chase as Prince jumps in and King Kong cleans them up.
3 for 1. Kirk had to pay the price. And Savero trying to find a consolation prize in Brusco. But the Bruiser's not going to have any of it. And now, back to regular programming as if nothing went wrong. ONIC PH going to take the Lord.
King Kong will deal with the Lord like it's nothing. It's a free Lord over to ONIC Philippines. Full neutral objective win. 4 neutral objectives out of 4.
ONIC Esports, though, do find a silver lining, a little bit of farm for Kyrie. Given that sequence, the map was relatively mum. Especially the lower corridor kept quiet, so he did clean up the waves, stole away King Kong's orange, but that is just alms, crumbs to what the Thunder Gods are cooking right now, setting up a push up top. The diversion by Sans. Brusco, he's smelling something. They didn't see anything just yet. Kelra threw out a rogue shot. It looks like ONIC Esports might get harder to don't play!
An Abyssal Arrow lands and the sniper takes it. Now in the back is a dive as Kelra secures a double. And the diversion was once again nothing but wasted as they cannot get an angle. ONIC Philippines, every time they think the diversion is there in the flanks, they go in, they just dive.
ONIC PH's movements are so efficient that no longer are they just denying the diversions from ONIC Esports, but they're also punishing them for even making that call. 2 inhibitors fall after 2 free pickoffs, and now they're inside the base.
Lutpi, he's trying to survive. Kyrie jumps in, King Kong takes it. With the assassin form, not even the immortal form gets sniped. Brusco goes and finds the way of the dragon.
The taunt from Keyboy denying them the final push. The base still standing. Sans falls.
Another triple for Kelra. Make it 3 triples, 4 triples. Another one as Kyrie is the only man left standing to witness the greatness of ONIC Philippines as they go 2-0 up in this grand finals.
Maybe a bit slower, but just a minute it took longer for ONIC PH to score another. 2 now in this best of 7. ONIC PH. What can ONIC Esports do?
They got to figure out the system of Super Friends. How does he know? How does he